Welcome back to the channel. Let's explore together. Today we're checking out Bad Omens Artificial Suicide. Odd name of a song. We've checked out Bad Omens before. Usually they're a band that I'm like, that's fine, but it's not something I would actively seek out. Not usually to any fault of their own, just a disconnect between me and them, but I don't dislike them. Let's see how this one goes. Artificial Suicide. I'm trying to think of the implications of a title like that. Are we talking about AI? Are we talking about like suicide prompted by artificial impacts, whether that be drugs or like the fakeness of online I don't know. There's a lot of weird possible connotations to artificial suicide. The title seems overtly edgy, which is kind of annoying, but let's see what they do with it lyrically. I'll try to pay attention to see if they justify the title. Here we go. Of course, when the band name's Bad Omens, you know that they live in edgy. A lot of these groups are meant for, you know, age 15 to 25, which makes sense. This is nice. It's a nice build right here. Woo! All right. I gotta pause to say something real quick. The synth build, and just the drum build, it's all very like tight and very nice. It's a very simple pattern progression, and sometimes simple is better. The only thing I'm not getting that I want is I would love if the bass got to be a little more free. I would love to hear kind of a more Korn-esque slapped bass going in with this, like just let the bass player do a little bit here. It feels like it would add that extra layer of grime, especially since we're doing that. Ooh, ah. Oh God, what was that? You know what I'm talking about. His little growls. I'm not the best growler. Most of the growling I can do is just the yeah kind of shit. But anyway, I would like with that kind of psychopathic growls and stuff. Like give me a little girthy bass to it. But this is a really nice intro. I love the synth effect. So I think Artificial Suicide's going to that last one I was saying, where you got the influence of like the digital media scope, whether that be social media or mainstream news media and stuff, and how the artificially created nonsense kills your mental health. At least from his first lines, I think that's where they were going with that title. So I think that was the theory that's falling on. I could be mistaken, but based on the title and those first lines, I think that was the angle they were going. Plus the visuals kind of support that as well. The CRT monitors and, you know, that dystopian feel. Now I remember this line. I think I've heard this before. I'm gonna have to check. Maybe it was on a live stream because it wouldn't have been on my own. That motherfucker artificial. Like that sounds super familiar. Let me see if I've Artificial Suicide. I'm gonna see if I've reacted to it on my channel. I don't think so. I have not. I think someone showed me this in a live stream because I remember distinctly that, and I loved that thing. So I think this is a second listen. I didn't recognize it at first, but I recognized that motherfucker. So like, because I loved how like weirdly catchy that was. So I've definitely heard this before. So you know, I didn't know that when I clicked into it, but I know that now because I remembered that. I'll always tell you guys these things. I'm not going to pretend this is the first time I've heard something if I realize it's not. So I think this is my second time hearing it. I'm still enjoying that little bit though. For an eye, tooth for a tooth, light molotovs for the broken youth. Can you hear me through the white? Speaking of live streams, if you want to see what all I check out on those streams, I stream with my friend Todd every Tuesday and Friday. It's a good time. We listen to all sorts of stuff, watch memes. Good times. Come on. Come join us sometime. Friend, a cheers to the life you don't get to choose. Another Antichrist on the evening news. Can you hear me through the white noise? Can you hear me through the white noise? Yeah, that's nice. That's satisfying. I would have loved here. I know. Picky. I'm all about polish. When a song starts to get good like this, I start to think of the polish, like the times that you should have other people come in and do those little things. White noise right here instead of just silence, just a little bit of white noise right here for this part would have been so epic. Because then you could glitch the white noise to the left and right, hard pans, like a right at the hit, like almost use that white noise then as a ping pong pan percussion. Oh, that would have been so nice. Yeah. So this is a song that's like super hard, but it's still an earworm chorus, and that's such a hard balance to make. And I love when bands can accomplish that, when it's like it goes hard, he's screaming, but it gets stuck in your head. You could sing along to it by the first time you're listening. This is my second time listening to it, but I remember I was able to sing along to it the first time I heard it as well. Like that's a tough act to pull off, and you love to see it. Love this little sped up percussion effect here is so nice with the soft vocal. Oh, so good. Wow. Yeah, my only two issues with this, like, I feel like this is a song that I would probably put on one of my more aggressive music playlists. This is one I would actually go back to revisit on purpose, where a lot of Bad Omens stuff, I'm like, it's fine, but I wouldn't deliberately seek it out. This I would deliberately seek out because of the catchiness of it. And again, my only thing is I wish the bass got a little more time to shine, and they had a missed opportunity of a fun, memorable moment in the song with that white noise line. That would have been really cool. But otherwise, everything else, I got nothing but good to say.
White noise. Can you hear me through the white noise? Can you hear me? Can you hear me through the white noise?
Woo! Come on, it's such a cool build with the synth there. Yeah, this is nice. This is the stuff I want when I'm working out, you know? If I'm going for a run or something, doing some weightlifting. I know that the theme of the song lyrically doesn't really match that, but it's just the vibe. Ah, that's such a cool cutoff. And, song length. The song length, right at 3:10. If you know anything about me, you know that less is more. If your song doesn't have a reason to be long, don't make it long. Right between 2 and 3 minutes is the sweet spot. Once you get to like 3.5 and more, you better have a reason to be going that way. A lot of rock people get very like, oh no, the song has to be at least 3 minutes or 3.5 minutes or it's not a real song. And that's bogus. Those same people claim that they love the Beatles and the Beach Boys, who made all their songs like 2 minutes long. If you have a reason to make your song long, I'm not anti-long songs, but so many times it's just better just get in, get out, and that was great. That's a song that, again, I saw it on a live stream. I don't know when, but I remembered liking it then. I think I liked it more the second time, so I'm gonna have to go back, find that song, and add it to some of my aggressive playlists because that's beautiful. So yeah, that's Bad Omens, Artificial Suicide. You love to hear songs like that. Get you hyped in the morning. What did you think? We'll see you guys on the next one.